Hey you guys, and thanks for tuning in. Okay, so today I'm going to tell you guys about the baby killer. So, so on the bus, we all met a young lady who was in a cage that they have on the bus that transfer you from the county jail to the prison. Had been in the county jail for 3 months, but finally they transferred me to the prison. So there was this young lady in the jail, and she was a Caucasian young lady. For some reason, she was pale. I just remember that about her. She was really, really pale, but she was really innocent looking to me. And I remember they kept questioning her about where she was from and what she was in for. And I remember her telling the story about why she was in. But she kind of just brushed it off. But I remember somebody saying she lying. I didn't really pay it any attention at that time. But once we got to the prison, and the next day, it had come to my attention that she was a baby killer. They were saying that she was a baby killer and she was going to get it. She's going to get it? What do you mean she's going to get it? Oh, they're gonna yank her, jank her, or something. Okay. I don't know. That just scared me. It's like, okay, now I'm in prison. Now people getting ready to get janked, or whatever. Oh my God. And I was nervous. I remember this young lady. She just seemed so nice, and she was young. And they're going to jank her. They're going to get her. Oh my God. She's a baby killer. Okay. And so during dinner time, when we went to the kitchen, to get to the kitchen, it was a long walk. Regardless, it was raining, snowing, burning up hot. You have to walk from where the unit was all the way across town to the kitchen. So anyway, we had to line up, and we had to be quiet. Our hands had to be down to our side, and no talking whatsoever, just quiet. And the officer escorted us over to the kitchen. So when we get in the kitchen, you can't just sit anywhere you want to sit. You 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 have to sit in the seats that are available, like in a line. You take up the first row, and so then you have to take up the second row, and then the third row. The kitchen had to be very quiet. Okay, here I go again. This don't have nothing to do with the baby killer. I'm sorry, y'all. It's so much to tell. So, but yeah, you have to be very quiet in the kitchen. You couldn't just talk, yeah, loud, and no. They were really strict. And if you got loud, then it was like, be quiet, shut up, so it was really quiet in the kitchen. You can talk, but just quietly. And then you couldn't just get up and leave anytime you wanted to. You had to wait until they take maybe like 4 tables at a time. And then you only had so many minutes to eat. So you eat fast. So everybody was eating fast, like, hurry up. And then they're screaming at you, let's go, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. You over there, let's go. Don't try to sit up there and socialize, because they will pick you, hey, you over there, let's go. And then you have to stand up and get in line. You in line. And now you standing up, you're forming a line, waiting until they tell everybody to get up 4 tables to go. But anyway, the kitchen. Oh, and then you're gonna eat their food because you're hungry. Okay. Oh, I used to be so hungry, you guys. Oh my God, it was horrible, right? So you're gonna eat their food. You're gonna find something to eat because you're hungry, and the food would be nasty, and the cake had roaches, like those big blue roaches in them. And I would see the roaches all the time. And the women, they didn't care. You gotta remember, most of these women come from the street. Just, they don't care. There are a lot of women, they do care, but there will be bugs in the cake. And I would tell the women, there's bugs in it. They want cake. Girl, give me your cake. Oh, you don't want your cake? And it got to where I would just eat like the vegetables, like something I could really see and know that there weren't anything in it. It was good. If it was the lettuce or the broccoli or the beans, pick through the beans or something like that. But people will follow me to the kitchen. Oh, I'm following her. I'm following her. I'm getting in line with her. Because I know she's not going to eat her food. So if you behind me or in front of me, you're going to sit right there with me. And they know I'm not going to eat my food. So they want my food, right? I can stand that because I can tell people like, waiting on me. Oh, Lord, that Mary's, look at her walking real slow. She waiting on me. She want to get in line behind me. Oh, but anyway. Okay, anyway. Okay, so the next day when we go to the kitchen and all you hear is, H, mother effing no. And, you know, I'm startled and I look up and the girl gets up and she moves. And she throw her tray in the trash. And she says, I'm not sitting next to no baby killer. The officers didn't say nothing. And she stood in that line. So she was the first one in line. The next person that was supposed to sit down with this girl did not. Skipped that whole table and sat at the next table. And that's how they continued. And the guards, the officers didn't say nothing. And that girl, the so-called baby killer, was sitting at the table by herself. And I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. They were calling her a baby killer. And this girl, she looked so, and she was sitting there, you guys, she was crying. And I felt so sorry for her. There was nothing I could do, but I feel sorry for her. They were calling her baby killer. We had just got there. So, sitting there eating, next thing you know, another outburst. She took her tray and she threw it across the room, somebody, and said, I will kill that bee. I will kill that bee. A baby killer? We don't play that. Baby killer? Oh, she getting hurt. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. I ain't never seen nothing like this before. Oh my God. They said they were going to get her. We're gonna get her. And this girl was bawling. This girl was sitting there crying her little heart out. Okay? So we leave. The next day, I had to go see the psych. Okay. I was called. They called names, opened my cell, let me out, go to the psych across the way, get a pass. So I go out, I'm walking, and there she was in front of me. And you had a group of girls walking with her, and they were asking her, you a goddamn lie. You a goddamn lie. We know, we're not dumb. We're not, and I'm just thinking like, God, please don't let this happen right in front of me. I'm not ready for this. I just got here. I'm not ready to see no craziness. When it comes to baby killers, they don't like baby killers, you guys. They're going to get you. They're going to get you, and they're not going to waste any time to get you, okay? They get baby killers. So I'm just thinking, God, please, like for real, you guys, I'm talking to God like, God, please, I don't want to see this, right? And so they're saying to her, you a lie, you a goddamn lie. And she's like, no, I didn't, that's not true, something and something and something. And they said, you know, it's all good though. You say you're going to get your papers. We want to see your release paper. I guess when you leave the jail, you got papers, and your papers, you do. They're pink papers, and they tell your crime and what happened and what you done, everything, transcript or something. And they would say, we want to see your papers. That's like, oh, it's good. We're going to see your papers. We're going to see your papers. And she had to walk to the left to go to the psych. So she was going to the psych too. The other ladies were going to the medical office. And I was walking, and she was walking behind me, y'all. She was crying. And I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? And I didn't want to stop and be like, give her a hug and tell her it's okay. And I didn't want to do that, y'all. I didn't know. I'm thinking like, they going to get me, you know. So I started walking slow. And I said, don't cry. Don't cry. It's okay. And she said, I'm not a baby killer. I didn't kill my baby. I didn't kill my baby. And I said, okay, okay. It's okay. It's okay. Please stop crying. I said, God got you. God gonna take care of you. God gonna take care of you. I said, you just be ready. Watch your back. Be ready at all times. And then she said, I'm ready. I'm ready. And she crying, you guys, though. She crying. She's like, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. And she walked ahead. I saw walking slow and let her walk ahead of me. You guys, she had something in her pants. It was a big something. So they make these weapons. They make these weapons to protect themselves, okay? And so this baby killer had something in, oh, baby killer. I don't know if she was a baby killer, right? I think she was. I don't know, y'all, what happened. Yes, I do. God forgive me. You know what she said, you guys? She said, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was my boyfriend. That's what she was saying. She said, it wasn't me. It was my boyfriend. Please believe me. I was like, girl, please stop crying. Please stop crying. Please stop talking to me. I'm going to be dead with you. And so she started walking ahead of me, but that's what she was saying. She was like, I'm not a baby killer. It was my boyfriend. It wasn't me. That's what she was saying. So she started walking ahead of me, and she had something in her pants, y'all. She sure did. It was big, okay? It had her limping, and you could see it. And she kept saying, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Like she was going to use that weapon, okay? And so she went in to... I went in before we got to the psych office. We sat down. Nobody was in there, just me and her. We sat down, and she was crying, and I just said, you know, God bless you. I'm going to pray for you. You know, God going to take care of you. You're going to be okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, right? And then I thought about it. They said, when you go into the psych, you tell them you crazy or whatever, then they're going to take care of you. You don't have to live in general population. And so... I told her, I said, just talk to the psych, tell her you ain't good, they can get you out of the general population. So she went in there and never saw her again. They put her in somewhere. They put her somewhere out of harm, okay? So once the psych find out, so they trying to get you, okay, no problem. She was gone. They got her and put her away. It's called protective custody, PC. They PC'd her up. They sure did. They PC'd her up. And so that was the rumor around there. The baby killer got away. She was PC'd up. Yep. Yep. So they don't play when it comes to baby killers. Oh, you in trouble. Okay. Anything got to do with it. Even if you didn't do it, you better have your papers. You better have some papers showing that you're not a baby killer, because you go in there. They don't play when it comes to those babysitters. So anyway, you guys, 10 minutes. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching this baby killer video. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask me a question, and I'll be more than happy to answer your question. Thank you so much to my new subscribers and to my old subscribers. I appreciate you, and I look forward to doing the next video. Until then, peace.